On your Wednesday morning, as we continue our Mental Health Awareness Month coverage, grief can feel like a lead weight dragging down your mental health. It's something we all experience at one point or another. There's a local nonprofit called Grief and Loss in Motion that helps provide support for survivors of suicide loss. And this weekend, they're helping put on the Ride for Roy Suicide Prevention and Postvention Awareness Run. Here to tell us more about the idea behind it are Amy Zell and Jess Park. Ladies, thanks for coming in this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Amy, I want to start with the grieving process itself. It can certainly feel like a lonely time when somebody's going through it, regardless of the type of loss that they're experiencing. How important is it to have that support system in some way, shape, or form to make sure that you're not on an island?
Well, I feel like you're going to feel like you're on an island no matter what.
Yeah.
One of the things that we say in a lot of our programming is that we grieve alone together because there's so much of it that we do in private. But we want to help people understand the difference between grief and mourning. Grief is that internal, and mourning is when we bring it outside ourselves, and that's what moves us on our grief journey. That's what helps us be healthy in our grief. It's not going to go away. Grief is the flip side of love. So we're always going to have that grief because we're always going to love that person we lost. It's learning to integrate it and make it a part of your world and how to carry it as though it's your best friend instead of something that's over top of you.
Oh, that's a great way of describing it. So what do you think is the biggest difference between grief and loss when it comes to specifically from a suicide loss?
Stigma. Stigma's huge. There's so many people who don't want to talk about it. They don't want someone to judge the person that they lost. I know with losing Tyler, I lost my son Tyler at the age of 16 in 2009, and I'm very quick to tell people that, there isn't something specific about the people that we lose, but there's so much stigma with it. They're like, oh, well, it must have been bullying. Well, it wasn't. We don't know exactly what it was. And we knew that he was having trouble. He had some mental health issues. He had some things going on, and we still couldn't prevent it. So I think stigma is really the biggest thing with suicide loss.
Something that we still need to work on as a society.
Absolutely.
I mentioned that the Ride for Roy is coming up. Before we get into the details about that, just tell us about who Roy was.
Roy was my husband's father, a local veteran. He had just lost his wife a couple months before we lost him. And so now we're just trying to put, the stigma, as Amy said, out there. It's okay to ask for help. It's not a weakness to ask for help. It's just like, using a flashlight in the dark, So it's there.
That's a great comparison, honestly.
Yes.
A flashlight
Yes,
in the dark. Yeah, I like that a lot too. So give us some of the details about the event, and it's not just motorcycles, right? Like anybody can come in a car of any kind. They can ride their minivan in it, right?
They can ride their minivan, their lifted Jeep, their lifted truck, their motorcycle. Registration's at 10 a.m. at the Breger Brew House inside of Youngstown Harley-Davidson. First bike out is noon. Last bike in is 3. We're going to have 3 live bands, food, vendors, tattoo shop, so it's going to be the whole 9.
Oh, that's awesome. It's like a day-long event then, really, right? And all the money raised, Amy, stays local, right? How important is that?
It's hugely important. There's so many places that you can donate to where it's going into overhead. It's going out of the community. The donations aren't coming back to serve programs. All of this 100% goes to our area. So Mercer County, Lawrence County, Columbiana County, Mahoning County, and Trumbull County all get served through this. We are a peer support, volunteer-based organization. So we do pay rent, but we don't pay any other overhead. So we try really hard to make sure that it all goes straight into programming to help people. Our support groups are all free. Mm-hmm. Most of our events are free.
If anybody wants to learn more about the organization, we're kind of short on time. Where's the best way to go online?
suicidepostvention.org, or look us up on Facebook.
All right, there you go. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in
this
morning. We appreciate it. Get on out there, ride for Roy this weekend, and put that flashlight on for somebody in the dark, right? Jimmy, we'll send it back over.